Greetings again, my perceptive purple people. Today, we're going to be tackling socialism. All right, this one's going to run a little long, and I apologize profusely. But it is truly necessary for us to take this time for a full understanding of our usage of this term, since the pedestrian definition has become murky at best. I'll try to keep it short. The generally accepted concept of socialism, due to all the variations on that theme, has become too muddled for most people to really define. So let's try to avoid all these micro definitions and take it down to a more basic level, shall we? Now, if you Google and get the Oxford definition, it seems the most straightforward. A political and economic theory of social organization which advocates that the means of production, distribution, and exchange should be owned or regulated by the community as a whole. Oh, I'm ignoring all the politically volatile Wikipedia explanations as obviously tainted in form and substance. Seems understandable how someone could get confused looking at the trees instead of the forest. Here, let's go even more straightforward in form then. A lot of people talk about socialism in general as some sort of evil thing, and quite frankly often conflate it with communism, which, of course, it isn't. If you get down to fundamentals, all governments are socialist by definition. What do I mean by that? Well, if you look at the very simple concept of any government, it takes from its individual citizens in order to benefit the greater whole in ways that an individual or smaller group would not be able to. If you consider socialism under this concept, then all governments become definitively socialist. Doesn't matter if it's a democracy, a monarchy, or anything between. The same basic concept of centralization applies. Done in proper moderation and intelligence, this is a great benefit to a civilized society. If done excessively and blindly, well, you start heading down the road to communism. So our definition for our arguments is relatively nuanced for socialism, as it eschews the more Marxist forms of such. To repeat from earlier, to take a little from the individual in order to benefit the greater whole in ways that an individual or smaller group would not be able to. No, we are not talking about nationalizations, removing private property rights, getting rid of capitalism, or any other silliness that would actually violate our Constitution. In the purple view, the functions of government are straightforwardly social in intent, and we should not shy away from that reality. After all, one can reasonably argue that basic socialism is right in the very preamble of the Constitution. Seems to me, establishing justice, ensuring domestic tranquility, providing for the common defense, promoting the general welfare, and securing the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity are all social concerns, and utilize basic socialism to achieve it in our own Constitution. Our form of socialism falls strictly within these confines. Next, we're going to have a little chat about Marxism.